some of the product line we have today. I brought with me an S10 tablet. It's a really cool netbook type device, Atom processor. The real differentiator in this particular product is it is fully touch screen. It is an Atom processor, has about 250 gigs of hard drive space. But the key fundamental of this unit is it does have an ebook reader built in as well. So you can use this as an ebook reader rather than having to carry two devices, as most people have to today when they purchase a netbook. So that's some new innovation, some new technology that we brought in the netbook space. In the mainstream laptop series, we have something new called the Z series. And as you can see here, we've gone to a really nice polished brushed metal design, full-size keyboard, JBL keyboard set. Both comes in AMD and Intel platform. Starting price points in around the $600 mark, goes all the way to about $999. So a really good mainstream notebook there. Also, something new to Lenovo Canada are going to be the Idea Center desktops. Desktops are going to be, a fundamental part of the portfolio for Lenovo, simply because we see the AURs of desktops actually increasing year on year. I think that's to do with more in line with the all-in-ones that are coming out in the market, and we're seeing some great AUR growth with that. But something really cool in the desktop platform is this Q series. This Q series really is a net top, we call it. So in essence, it does have an AMD processor, an Intel Atom processor, and it acts sort of like a netbook, but a desktop with that regard. The difference being is that it does have an NVIDIA Ion graphics chipset that allows you to do 1080p processing. So imagine this beside your big screen LCD TV at home with HDMI out, digital audio out, Ethernet and VGA if need be, and running this as a true media center rather than having your laptop connected to your TV at home or a large desktop. And your computers to your main panel, your main large screen panel at home, or it can be the true dedicated media center hub for everything you need to. Exactly, with the HDMI out, and the key being that NVIDIA Ion processor, GPU, that really does give the Atom processor the capability of outputting that 1080p through the web, and Netflix would be definitely an example that you can use this for. Starting price points in around $399 and up. It does ship with a handheld. So I wanted to take some time to show you a really cool option part that Lenovo has created, and a lot of people probably have seen this on the web today. However, with pictures, you probably don't get a sense of scale in terms of how small this device actually is. So here I have it in the palm of my hand. It really is a wireless multimedia keyboard and mouse to give you a full solution suite for your multimedia home PC at home, rather than have a full-size keyboard and mouse, which could be awkward on your lap at times, and worry about battery running out in the middle of an application. You can have this device, which comes with a USB piece, which you can see I've plugged into this into the notebook here on a USB into the USB port. And what this really allows you to do is allows you to navigate the notebook as if you had a mouse and a keyboard within the palm of your hand. So here I am opening and closing an application. Just left click there. You can do everything that you needed to do with a standard mouse and keyboard with this particular device. Really good for your multimedia home PC. Can travel with you. Can plug into any Windows operating PC. Available for $69.99 and available today.
Great.
So in terms of where we can find Lenovo today, we've done some wonderful things within some of the e-tail and retail accounts in Canada. As I mentioned earlier in the segment, Lenovo is net new to the consumer market in Canada. Consider this the first year launch. We've signed great e-tail partners from Newegg to Tiger Direct, Memory Express, NCIX, a lot of the fundamental technology companies, Canada Computers, that are carrying Lenovo today are fabulous partners of Lenovo and are really helping build the brand generation within the tech community. The plan being that Lenovo attributed to the ThinkPad, which is high quality and engineering, bringing it down into the consumer segment. We really want to grow the brand within true technology focused retailers and retailers. So if you see any technology retailer in Canada today, they will be carrying a Lenovo consumer machine. So what I have here, I just want to demo quickly the S10 3T. It really is a new take on the form factor of a netbook. A fundamental difference, of course, the screen flips around 180 degrees as you fold it over. It utilizes the Windows 7 touch platform within the Windows 7 OS. A complete multi-touch environment. It has a software overlay that allows you to read ebooks, your multimedia, so on and so forth. as I mentioned, completely touchscreen. There is no stylus on the PC itself. It is an Atom platform. And it uses all the standard gesture recognitions that we're used to in any kind of touch device. So if I pull up the pictures here, for example, as you can see, it's a fairly intuitive, really smooth device. Allows you to use this both, as I mentioned, as an e-reader and a notebook, and not having the necessity to carry two devices. It does have an accelerometer built in that changes the screen rotation based on the way that you're carrying it, and really is an all-in-one device to carry for true mobility and multimedia PC applications.
What's the battery life?
The battery life standard on the standard. It does have a little bit of mark on it. On the outside notebook. What that allows you to do, however, it allows you to use it as an e-reader functionally by holding the battery, actually not having to cover the screen. So it really is an intuitive design on that piece.
Yeah.
So that's the Lenovo S10 3T available today. So what I have here is now the Lenovo Z series. It really is our mainstream product family, fitting in between the $600 and $999 mark. It really is a run rate. If someone looking for a good quality, notebook, a powerhouse notebook that they need, at an affordable price, with a great fit and finish and design, of course. Standard chiclet style keyboard with the legendary Think Feel, touchpad, multi-touchpad, of course. Camera, you have USB ports, VGA and HDMI out, a nice slick glossy finish on the outside. Weighs in at about 4 to 5 pounds, standard for a 15.6-inch notebook. Some of the things that we have placed in this machine are things like VeriFace, which allow you for authentication with your face to log into your notebooks or other applications. I like to say it's not a secure, it's not meant to be a security platform. It really is a convenience feature, and it has some cool features. I.e., if someone tries to log in, with their face, and when you've stepped away from your notebook, it does capture a picture of them. So when you get back to your notebook, you kind of have an indication of how many people have actually tried to log into your notebook. So a little cool, fun feature for the family there. It comes in both an Intel and AMD platform. We offer anything from from the Vision technology up to the iCore processor set in the Intel. On the Intel side, full JBL speaker, Dolby Digital certified Ideapad, and some of the cool features are actually the touch-sensitive buttons here that let you access some of the multimedia things that you need, such as your video camera, your movies, your volume controls, and of course your power and your eco settings. As you know, Lenovo is committed to green and economically friendly PCs, not only on power usage, but on just overall design and also packaging, for that matter. But more importantly, I want to finish with some of the differentiators of why Lenovo is one important thing, and that's the enhanced experience. And for those customers that are not familiar with the enhanced experience, Microsoft came to all vendors 3 years ago and asked all OEM manufacturer vendors to help create Windows 7 to create synergy between the hardware and software. Lenovo was the only one that came to market with Microsoft to do so. In essence, we created that synergy between hardware and software. And without going into technical details, which are available on our website, we've tuned some BIOS tunings, driver settings, and created a specific Windows 7 image within our PC set that allows you and allows us to say, not only say, but prove that we're the fastest PC with Windows 7, period. Allows you for things like 20 seconds of boot up time, under 10 seconds of shutdown time, and 2.5 seconds coming out of suspend. So really getting closer to that instant on and instant gratification we're looking for from our technology today.
So you'd say it's a tight integration between the software and the hardware. So it's something that was designed with that in mind, right?
Absolutely. It was specifically designed with the Windows 7 platform in mind to create that synergy between hardware and software. Now, I'm not going to stand here and say that Windows 7 was my idea, but really, the truth of the matter is we really created that great synergy, and it provides an unbelievable experience with Lenovo PC and Windows 7.